of Japan, and Wang Chuqin, the world #1 of Team China, in the men's singles round of 32.
And now presenting from Japan, Shunsuke TOGAMI! From China, WANG!
Oh man, somebody teach me how to walk into a room. Please, take note. Ever wondered what confidence looks like? Come on now, calm down everybody. It's crazy when your role model's half your age. Good times. 25 years old, the man at the top of the food chain, Wang Chuqin. Even in his losses, is just such a class act. It feels like it's been a while in general. Had some turbulence a little over a year ago now. Headband on the other side. I'm loving it. Okay, got an intense battle here. That's always good. Shunsuke TOGAMI's got some incredibly fast feet. It's just amazing. You'll see the leg muscles when he's out on court, how fast he plays. World number 19 versus the world ranked #1. The tail of the table shows 2 WTT encounters, both of which Wang Chuqin has won, but the story goes a lot deeper than that, my goodness. So, Shunsuke TOGAMI was up 9-4 at the World Champs in 2022 as we meet Chetya Ratnakara, our umpire for the match. He'll be taking care of the coin toss and also looking super sweet on TV.
Players, come for the toss, please.
And being polite and professional. Good combination. Shunsuke TOGAMI, in the biggest match of his life, you could argue, went up 9-4 in game #1 against Wang Chuqin. And the whole building was on the edge of their seats.
I have red and blue. Red for TOGAMI. And it's blue. What's your choice? You want the tossed one? Receive? Sure. What's your choice?
Receive, flash. Sounds like a passcode for a suitcase lock. I love it. Just making sure there's some clarity here. There are a lot of advantages to being one of the 2 most popular players in the world, but flash photography in the crowd is not one of those. So winning the coin toss, choosing to receive, Wang Chuqin. Man, the left-hander serves incredibly close to the baseline of the table. I learned a new rule because of his TTR the other day. More than 1 WTT title on average per year that he's been a pro, and WTT only started 4.5 years ago. Man, so the past Singapore Smash results on screen. 2022, the round of 16, then he upgraded to semifinal, then he upgraded to champion in 2024. And move back to semifinal. Lin Shidong, the defending champion, currently world #3. He's the #2 player for Team China. Flash, we see you. Okay, so up on the screen here, Shunsuke TOGAMI. Let's talk about this guy. He's really just upped his game in terms of speed, power, and recovery. From around the nets to backhands, he's got 1 WTT title. Not too shabby. 24 years old, just 1 year younger than Wang Chuqin. These guys will be facing off quite a lot throughout their careers. What's that say? We love you, Abby. Well, I think we all love Abby, right? Who doesn't love Abby? I think that's why we're all here. Good times. So as the warm-up comes down to its last 38 seconds, these 2 players have more than just the match on the line. These are the 2 nations that are as close as can be in table tennis. And by that, I mean there's a big distance between them. But, Gong Xi Fa Cai, we've got a lot of money for you in the new year, $100,000. That's right, luck, fortune, well, luck isn't going to play that big of a factor out here. The ball is round. Karma will do its thing. TTK on the table. Anyway, all that to say, China's the #1 in table tennis, and Japan is #2. Still has a ways to go, but has some promising stars, some up-and-coming talent.
And China's
fan vote 73 to 27. Okay. Wang
First
Chuqin,
game.
not super surprising. Cast your fan
Wang
votes.
versus TOGAMI. TOGAMI to serve. Love all.
I'm still not over how good the graphics are. It's tough to convince yourself that it's not actually there in the stadium, inside the arena. Okay, Shunsuke TOGAMI to start with the serves. Let's see how he fares against the world number 1, Wang Chuqin. Quick angles out in front. Backhand aggressive. It just feels like he's there yesterday for that forehand. He's so quick. Bottle challenge serve and a little fortune here favoring the world number 1 as the ball clips the net on the way over. He had to get low and brush that one way up. Long way to go, even the fast feet. This is where being close to the table really pays off. Much like on the serve, Wang Chuqin knows the importance of staying as close to the table as possible. Racket high, quick reactions, and man, athleticism on the other side on that chase. Short side of the table, makes his move a little earlier, gets there this time around. TOGAMI's side of the scoreboard was looking lonely, but he's offered some comfort there. Got some company.
5-1.
Very subtle, Wang Chuqin, as he comes in with the open face of the racket. When you're world number 1, you can't just maintain your level. It's not enough. You have to constantly keep improving because everybody else is doing just the same, and you have to be better than them at the same rate of improvement.
6-1.
Or at least enough to keep them away. Pendulum serve. Full stroke forehand. He gets nice and low for that extension to make sure that the arm gets as much racket speed into the ball. And a modified seatbelt shot here as he comes across the chest to finish that forehand. If I remember correctly, Wang Chuqin for serve chose himself, and I think you can see it. It's so tough to receive. Even when he's falling back in the open exchange. Wang Chuqin, the way he turns that down. And then spin into the middle. It's tough when your opponent can be off balance and still produce those shots. Good spin on this one, a bit shallow. Shunsuke slowing it down. Think about the score line right now and the expression we just saw from Wang Chuqin. This is a guy who takes this responsibility incredibly seriously. 1 point is played, and he's like, man, I can't let that happen again.
Let 8-2.
But it's the way you speak to yourself. The way he worded it might have been something like, I'm going to improve.
8-3.
What can I learn from this? How can I come back better next point? That said, Shunsuke TOGAMI's got a similar mentality out here. Gina Ueda on the bench. Much like Shunsuke TOGAMI, spent many years playing in Germany. Oh, nice combination. Slow and spinny from under the table, then a big backhand. In case your ears were clogged before, should be nice and clean now. Very in sync. Wang Chuqin Jiao.
5-8.
And the reason the fans are getting behind him even more vocally is because they can feel that he needs it now. 4 points in a row. Shunsuke Togami is getting some momentum. Both of these players are incredible athletes that still have mental struggles.
9-5.
This is the beauty of sport, but part of the reality of it, you can only control so much. For example, how you respond. This is quite a response to a serve here, getting it over the table, Chiquita. Moves in quickly, racket nice and closed, full traction. Tighter ball game than when it was 8-1, what, 2 minutes ago? Fault called, TTR.
10-7.
Wait a second, what? Oh, hold on. Who served it?
Toss angle for Wang.
Right, that's what I thought. So
Toss.
Wang Chuqin serves. Assistant
Wang
umpire.
Chuqin's service angle. Challenged by Tomiko.
Okay. Oh, I see. Togami thought the service angle. Okay, you know what? I'm going to wait for a minute. It sounded like Ronald Mugwanya said fault. Wow, 5.92 over. This is a rare occasion.
Okay. Okay. Review unsuccessful. Successful. Angle fault. You have one more review left.
So Wang Chuqin has one more unsuccessful challenge remaining. I'm just a little confused on if the call was made. So just to clarify, one more unsuccessful challenge means Wang Chuqin used one of his 2 unsuccessful challenges. Now the score is straight on the scoreboard. This is quite a run. From 1-8 down to 8-9. 7 out of the last 8 points Shunsuke Togami has won. Doesn't miss by much. Wang Chuqin had a different speed to his step on this one, seemed quite determined. And the pressure, imagine if Shunsuke Togami's final shot comes down on the table. From a positioning standpoint, we know Wang Chuqin's dangerous from almost anywhere. He's got 2 game points now. Soft hands to set up the big shot down the middle. 1 game point saved. Togami back in this. I mean, he has been for some time. Did not look like we would end up at this score line 5 to 10 minutes ago. Tough position to be in. A push long to the forehand. If Wang Chuqin was expecting something else, that would have been tough. If he was stepping around, but instead of guessing, he reacts. He stays prepared. This is where speed comes in handy. That low stance, those knees far apart. Narrow escape, nerve-wracking finish here. 11-9. Wang Chuqin takes the first.
点行啊，不要求一下发死力，稍微一点，去放能力啊，挺好，打得非常好啊。下一步很明确。
Some good optimism there for from Wang Hao. He's in a good mood today, which is a good thing. I know he's in a very stressful position. I'll tell you a funny story about that later.
Second game. One to serve, love all.
You've seen many highlights of Wang Hao on the bench, how focused and how intense he looks, making sure that his players are doing the best and that he's taking care of them. We'll come back to that in a minute. Back to the way it started in game number 1, authority. The quality on that ball, and he pops right back up to do it again in case he needs to. Doesn't miss by much. What it takes out here. Shunsuke Togami plays some incredible table tennis. But the type of table tennis he has to play today to win this match is going to be, well, the best he's ever played. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself that you've done it before. It might not be for a whole match. Yeah, maybe he hasn't beaten Wang Chuqin before. But he did come back from 1-8 down to 8-9 last game.
3-1.
Love the opening. The way Wang Chuqin holds the racket, the blade coming in, it's tough to tell where he's going to go. Like a magician, the hand is just very, very agile. There's looseness.
4-1.
This is actually one of the mistakes that a lot of new players make when they start getting professional equipment and they learn how to spin the ball. They squeeze the racket handle too tightly. Well, now good response, Shunsuke. That long push would have caused a lot of problems for others. Better score line at the first towel break than last time around. At least for Shunsuke. Spraying it around the table. Wang Chuqin a step behind, making sure it's all covered. The reaction. It's not even the opening attack. That's a response to a pretty high quality shot from Shunsuke. Is there a back of the table? It looks like it from where I'm sitting, but Wang Chuqin doesn't seem to see it or have to apply physics to it. His hand is just moving through the baseline. Oh, wow.
6-3.
A backhand that jumps out of nowhere. Take a look at the topspin on this backhand. Side and topspin. He's like, what? What on earth just happened? Did that hit a trampoline?
Left. 6-3.
Slow, heavy spin. Now, in terms of their head-to-head, you saw their WTT head-to-head. Internationally, they've played 6 times before. Wang Chuqin has only dropped 2 games across 6 matches. Some dominance right there.
4-7.
Gambare Togami. Some of the fans in the crowd.
7-5.
Sometimes all you need is that first step in the right direction to have the confidence to know. Yes, he's won a game before. If you can get one right now, it changes things quite a bit. Came back from a much greater deficit last game.
Hey.
What a response. Bottle challenge serve. Togami's patient. If he goes for Chiquita, he's burned on that one. Instead of moving in, he starts just a little bit to prepare for the backhand over the table, but holds his horses, holds his ground, and it all pays off.
Hey.
Oh, the side spin from Wang Chuqin on this ball. Man, a flooring shot there. Look at the replay. Under the table, Shunsuke Togami, and a seatbelt shot. He didn't even come up to the shoulder on that. It was like he hit his belly button. And in the mush pot here,
Hey.
Shunsuke just taking a moment to process that.
Lead 6-8.
Hey.
This time the backhand doesn't find its way back to the table. Little inner monologue there. Wang Chuqin playing the line on the step around. When you're unpredictable, your opponent just has less time.
Hey.
Very animated monologue there.
9-7.
Shunsuke still here. Cameron Fry.
Hey.
Wang Chuqin. Anyone else ever thought that? It is 3 game points for a 2-0 lead for the world number 1. Better ball, please. This one's taken a beating so far.
Hey.
You've witnessed it live. The fact that Wang Chuqin even made the drop shot, few will take it. We've seen the best in the world, and we're watching the best in the world, but we've seen world number 1s lose points trying to drop lobs. The internet always wants to know, why do they keep hitting it so hard when the player's already that far back? And the reason is it's the highest percentage shot. Even if you make the drop like Wang Chuqin did, suddenly Shunsuke's right back at the table. Like he never lost any ground. Impressive recovery from Shunsuke. Game point saved. Serve back on his side. Oh, he leans up on the heels for a moment, and this combination was a 2-move leg sweep. A low kick and holding back at the same time as Wang Chuqin floors Shunsuke Togami once again. Not literally this time around, but this combination cannot be recovered. Hand in the air. Score 2-0 for Wang Chuqin. A little look here at the winning shots from Wang Chuqin. Those orange blinking balls, the ripple effect there all over the table. But the most devastating ones are the ones that are the wide forehand. Oh, by the way, table 2 is still playing right now.
Time.
Interestingly enough, Anders Lind up against Andre Bertelsmeyer. 2-0, much like Wang Chuqin here against Shunsuke Togami. Remember, these are best of 5, so it could be a rematch from China with Anders Lind and Wang Chuqin.
Please come to the bench.
That'll depend on what happens here in game 3, and if there's more than that. Same on the other side over on table 2.
Third game. TOGAMI serve, love all.
I gotta say hats off to the production team. It's so cool to be able to watch table 1 and still be kept up with everything that's going on so you don't miss out.
Love one.
I know a lot of you table tennis fans, much like me, want to know what's happening and want to watch it all at once, and we're giving you the best possible experience, so pretty cool to be here. Well now, short serve to the forehand side and it escapes. Take a close look at this. Seen a few interesting bounces so far. Imparting a lot of spin, Shunsuke.
2-1.
And one thing I'll tell you about this table, I am a big fan of this table. It respects every bit of spin you put on the ball. You play a snake, it's gonna bite. You play backspin, the ball's gonna stop. That's what you want. Jammed up. Little apology there. Little fortune for Wang Chuqin as he drives it into the elbow.
Two, three.
It's not over till it's over. We've seen players down 0-2 just today come back to win. Love it, the combination. Whatever the fortune was, tough to see, but the first one, very slow spin, and then a fast drive the other way. I told you I'd tell you about the Wang Hao situation. In the last year, he's been in some stressful times on the bench. The men's team has been under a lot of pressure. One of the fans told me Wang Hao on the bench looks like Monday through Friday.
4-3.
But today there's a different vibe, and I'm happy for him. It's always good to have your family around. Ooh, leaving the back door open here, going out on the porch for that forehand flick. Clever idea, Shunsuke. It's a nice combination. If that comes down, Wang Chuqin has to play a relatively passive shot. Want to see him chop block? You're not alone. But no chance on this one. Just too fast. The speed game of Shunsuke. Extra spin on this, loaded up. Just talking about the speed of Shunsuke Togami, the physical fitness of Wang Chuqin, and leaving some trouble for Shunsuke, and it's a timeout on Shunsuke's side.
サーブの時結構点数取れてるから、レシーブの時1本ぐらいの気持ちでいく、まず。で、あと、やっぱり打たれるの怖がっちゃダメ。で、レシーブも大きな気がして、もっとガツンっていく。で、もしバックで入るんだったら、チキンでね、バックで止めるなり、チキンの方がいいから、ここは結構難しい。そうでもない。
Oh, by the way, Loi Mingying and Serling Chen, the up-and-coming Singaporeans, homegrown. This is the future. Xiao Zhan recognizing game. Speaking of which, Chen Yi, the shining superstars. Ah, Loi Mingying was just there for practice. That makes sense. I was like, where's her doubles partner? Nope. We've got singles. We've got Serling Chen and Chen Yi. That's the next match coming up. Chen Yi has been quite a star in the last year. United States Smash finalist against Ju Yuling. She's beaten the world #1 and the world #2 in the last year of her life. Not so many others can say that. Anders Lind, very small club. Chun Yi and Anders Lind. There you go. There are probably a few others. But I can't guarantee it. Back from the timeout.
7-4.
Tough to be on the receiving end of a point like this right after your timeout. That's the way it goes.
Hey.
Oh, that's a crazy shot. This is something right out of Chinese Super League. We've seen the feeling that Wang Chuqin has if you've ever watched videos of him warming up with Lin Shidong. This ball, heavy topspin, so shallow on the table that all you can do is pop it up from under the table. Scoop, try something crazy. What would Anders have done? Edge of the table, Togami takes it.
5-8.
Hey. Hey.
That's the team spirit right there. It's an us thing, it's a we thing, not an I thing nor a me thing. Wow, that was quite a lens. Cell phone happy to be here. Match points. Wang Chuqin with 5 of them now. And only the serve needed. Despite a very narrow margin, game number 1 and quite a fight throughout. In the end, overpowered the king of the jungle, Lionheart, sharpening his nails here. And he needs some rough friction from the other side to sharpen them. The claws are coming out. He's on top of the world, and he's on top of this match without a game dropped. He's into the round of 16. I'll be curious to see, but from the looks of it last we checked, Anders Lind was 2/3 of the way there. Anyone in for a rematch? Well played, world number 1. He gives hope to many, hope himself. Wang Chuqin with the victory. So after 27 minutes of play, I think the main takeaway is not on screen right now. It was the way Wang Chuqin looked at Shunsuke Togami just before the handshake, as if to say, hey man, I'm sorry it had to go.